Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Oh, wah, the one and only saya until macam saya banyak, wah, banyak pro like that. But yeah, hello guys, this is Micho The Haram-Bae here. Just want to say thank you to Kimi for inviting me. So, should I like introduce like my background and I don't know? Yeah, okay. I started playing game around the age of 4. So I actually started playing Doom first because my dad left. Yes, yeah, because my dad let his PC, just like have it on and then leave it there. And then Doom that time I remember the level was set as very easy one lah. So I just like, as a kid, confirm you nampak ada PC everything, then you want to play lah. So I actually finished that first stage, like very easy lah. So then afterwards my dad came back and saw that I was playing a game. My dad think that, oh no, our daughter was like seems like is into gaming and quite talented lah, can finish the game on her own, even though she's so young. So from there, my dad actually started to, in a way, train me to game more. So yeah, from there, I just started playing PS1 afterwards, PlayStation 1. Yeah, because right after PlayStation 1 is released, so I just didn't stop gaming until right now. And my dad currently still game time to time. My dad actually loves Dota 1, World of Warcraft, all those things. So my dad is gamer himself. So in a way, he influenced me. So fast forward now, because when you game, sometimes we like to show off our achievement or like do record of our highlights, gaming highlights and everything, right? So from there, I just started streaming also, because in a way when you stream, you get to like record your highlight while also interact with your friends and everything. Just thought that it's fun. So I started streaming in 2016. Yeah, and then yeah, until now I only started actively streaming on Facebook since last year because of pandemic and because after I finished upgrade my PC, so at least I can play. Otherwise previously very lag like that. So yeah. And I also cosplay since 2010. Really? Really, really? What event have you seen me? Ah, yeah, okay, okay, okay. I mean, I really love Dota 2 a lot lah. I started playing Dota 2 in 2014 because of my brother. My brother was like, come join lah, Then I started, I get super addicted to it. Like to me, I also tried out like League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Wild Rift, or so. I do love all of them, but Dota 2 has always been like the number one in my heart lah. Yeah, so I always cosplay those Dota 2 characters because cosplay is about cosplaying what you love.
Mhm. So, sorry, just now we have a technical issue that they
Pikachu.
couldn't
Oh
hear
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but so maybe you can repeat it again. So, how
Oh
do
yeah,
you
yeah,
start?
yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No worry, no worry, no worry. So now confirm everything. Okay, on
Yeah.
right. So tapa, guys. Hello, hi again. So this is Micho The Haram-Bae here. Hello, whoever is watching. So if you don't know me, I am a rather active streamers on my page that's called Micho The Haram-Bae. So I stream almost every day except Sunday. And I started gaming at the age of 4 when my dad left his PC, on with the game Doom on the easier setting stage, left there. So, me as a kid, I just play it out. And then my dad thought that I was quite talented in gaming. So my dad actually continued to encourage me and train me to game, which is quite weird because mostly Asian parents are very strict. Like
Yeah.
don't play games or what. But then my dad is very strict when it comes to study.
Mhm.
I am considered quite good in study because I'm in those like very good front class, but I'm always that girl that loves gaming more than studying lah. So even so, I just continue playing more games because that time also PS1 is released, eventually PS2 and 3 and everything. And I just continue to play and play and play. And as a gamer, of course, sometimes I want to record like my gaming highlights. I want to share. I want to show off my game skill because previously, especially back in 2014, I started playing Dota 2. Dota 2 is like very competitive and so. And I was really into it, and so I actually like train and play a lot. So I do think that I have a certain amount of skills, and I want to show it off. So that's why I started streaming. At first, I started on Twitch at first, but afterwards, I was also like join like some agency, try out streaming on some other website. In a way, although it's contracted, but
Mhm.
I always I don't give a damn. I just play whatever I want. I just do whatever I want because for me it always started as a hobby. It
Uh-huh.
was never really my full time job. It's until last year October I started streaming. Kind of like actively and almost like a full time streamer. On Facebook. Because pandemic, I couldn't do the jobs that I usually do.
Mhm.
Where I was always been working as a event coordinator or like a
Oh.
talent manager kind of stuff. So at least sometimes during the MCO when it's like less strict or what, there's like some events I can still handle. But now it's like totally cannot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I just since I had always been streaming since 2016. I just thought of why not just continue like just stream lah, If I don't do anything also I go gila, might as well I just main game je lah, Might as well just show off lah like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it's very intriguing that first thing first you played Doom. So Doom is like back then the one. I won't say the one off is the horror game back then, the most gorish game
yeah,
ever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why it's very funny because I started playing that game because it was the only game that is like running on the PC.
Mhm.
So I just tried lor. And at that time the stage was set at very easy setting. So it's like I met like two, maybe I don't know. I don't even remember how the villain or the enemy or the monster looks like. But
Uh-huh.
I just kill and then I just win the stage. And then afterwards, when my dad trained me to play Doom again, I
So
actually cry a lot because I was scared. And then my dad was very strict. My dad was like, "Yo, why you don't shoot this?" I'm like, "Kenapa macam ni punya?" Gitu. Yeah.
so in a way you are from a gaming family. So your
Oh
dad
yes.
game.
Yeah. My dad game. He still game, but nowadays Candy Crush more than Dota 1 lah. My dad even joined his friend to join like amateur Dota 1 competition before.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad really into Dota 1. Just that very sad that he don't have like very high performance, high spec
Mm.
PC, so he can always stuck with just Dota 1. But he seems to be really enjoying it a lot. And for me, I just love Dota 2. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
my dad games a lot. And definitely is like an influence. It influenced me to game frequently also.
So your dad is your basically in this case he is your influencer lah to game.
Yeah. Especially because as as I grow up,
Mm-hmm.
my parents eventually like divorced and everything. So it's like gaming is like the so-called the best memory I ever have
Mm-hmm.
with my dad. And in a way, when I continue to game, is my way of honoring the memory between me and him. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Suddenly it went a bit like macam emosia.
Tak apa, it's a good thing lah. We put them into the emotion roller coaster lah. For first everything is fun, go up, then we go up
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So okay lah. Now since you said you played on PS1, you played on PC. So now the age old question goes.
Oh,
I think you can guess already.
console or PC Master Race?
Yeah. Console or PC? Which one do you prefer?
Console. I actually prefer console. Although I play mostly PC games nowadays, but I actually prefer console. I guess one thing is because it's like what I grew up with
Hmm?
a lot, frequently. And also I don't know, because a lot of games that I enjoy just like started from the PS1 and 2
Yeah.
era, like those Yakuza, Metal Gear Solid, Fatal Frame, Silent Hill 2, like everything started on console. So in a way, there's always this special spot in my heart that console won more.
So
Yeah,
there's
but
a sentimental value of the console to
definitely,
you. Yeah.
definitely. Plus, I actually do get motion sickness, like simulation
Mhm.
sickness, when I play games that is like in first person perspective, like those
Uh-huh.
FPS game. So if I play console, at least I can stay far away from the TV screen.
Ah,
Yeah. But if keyboard and mouse, then you have to like constantly stay in place. A bit harder for me lah.
I see.
Yeah.
So now we know. Okay, this is not my own words. Yeah, this is Micho The Haram-Bae punya words. She is a console master race. Okay,
Okay.
now okay, we know how you get into gaming, and then
Mhm.
what do you how do you feel now as when you are right here right now, as in your position right now? You are a very well known streamer, cosplayer. So how do you perceive yourself? Is it like whatever I do, I'm the best, you know? Yes, because sometimes streamer have that feel. So how do you feel about yourself when you are in this stage? Do you have plans to go higher? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, as a streamer, as a content creator,
Mm-hmm.
of course, always want to constantly like keep out the performance and keep on churning out like content that keeps my viewers entertained. And because and in a way, it's like for me, I don't think that I'm the best or what. I definitely am proud with some of the achievement I've done before,
Mm-hmm.
but that also sets me into a very sometimes insecure and worried state, because it's like I'll be wondering that, can I keep up the good performance, or is this like just a temporary thing, because like content creator or like even like artists or what,
Yep.
people come and people go because everyone's the attention spam, everything is like it's not like very strong or long. And then if like there's like better and new streamers, more entertaining, more interesting, then people will probably run to that streamers also, which is understandable. So constantly as a streamer have to always think about how to create new content, what I can offer to my viewers, and so it does get very stressful. I do wish that I can get good, get better. Of course for my game also, like although nowadays I can't Dota as often because if I stream Dota, actually not crazy, a lot of people will watch Dota since the strength of my my strength is to usually like provide a space for me and my viewers to chit chat, and so then if I play Dota 2, too focus and
Yeah
then
lah.
maybe too toxic no one want to watch me being toxic okay. So yeah, just so I wish I can continue to get good, but I have only this amount of time. So right now my main focus is hope I can get good on streaming lah, so I can
Yeah.
retain the viewership or just continue to at least stay relevant
Mm-hmm.
in that sense. Yeah.
I see. So
Mhm.
now, since you have been streaming for a very long time, so
Yeah.
what are the things, because we understand sometimes the community can be toxic, especially people, they have their own sets of opinions. Some, we read the news like, oh, every time girl gamer said, oh, you're a girl, everyone is like, overwhelmed them. It's like, oh, are you single? Those kind of things. Do you ever experience that before?
Yeah, definitely. And especially for me, I think my existence in the committee is
Mhm.
sometimes quite controversial because I'm Micho The Haram-Bae. Although I would like to think that I do like for me, okay,
Mhm.
it's a long story lah. Let's say
No
I were
problem.
to dress a bit more sexy, so called. For me,
Mhm.
I am trying to feel good, and I'm trying to send out this message that a person can have tattoo but still is a good person. A person can
Yep.
have like color hair, or a person can dress however they want. Be comfortable in their own skin, and still doesn't mean that they are not professional. Doesn't mean that they are bad person or whatsoever. I want to like in a way like remind others that don't judge. So in a way, that's why I named myself also. I mean, it started as a joke, but it also until now it became like a
Yup.
reason for yeah. I just
Mm.
wanted to remind others that I don't judge and um see more than the surface. And of course because of that, sometimes not everyone are there in your stream to like to follow what you're saying throughout the whole
Yep.
stream, right? They will just come into your stream and just judge you based on how
How
you're
you look.
looking right now, even though I might be writing very very long ass posts explaining like my vision and everything.
Mhm.
There's always like so-called haters or
Yeah.
toxic people, and also like the perverted people, that's for sure. Even if I'm wearing like this, also
Uh-huh.
I remember also I wear like this. Also there were people coming into my stream and ask me that I show boobs, show cleavage, show tete and everything. Then if I show cleavage a bit, that day I might be wearing singlet or what. Then there will be people coming in. Kenapa kamu show cleavage? Kenapa kamu show tete? Apa saya buat pun salah apalah ni macam. But that I mean, thank goodness, I have like committee that supported me. They
Mhm.
always like help me either like mute that person or roast that person back, because I am the type of person that if you like trash talk me, I'm not like always like, oh my god, how could you do this like this? Like, I would like sometimes I would fight back, I would like
Ah.
trash talk back, like I would toxic back, which isn't always the right thing to do, but I did that and always try to not think so much lah. Don't
Ah.
don't let those people
Get to
like
you lah.
affect you lah. Yeah.
Okay lah. Just on the safe side, here in IGC Arena, we do not condone any toxicity.
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
there are times that being toxic is for fun, right?
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
just simply trash talk. Just it's not meant to harm anyone, but it's on a mutual understanding. Both are trash talking each other.
Yeah. If friends like we trash talk a lot lah. Like just
Yeah.
GG easy those kind of stuff. That one is definitely normal lah. But just don't go to strangers or just anyone, and then started like pushing your whatever you believe in onto them,
Mm.
because really just a lot of people, especially for me as a female, a lot of people would come into my stream, not just on my Facebook stream, but like I also am a host on this Anyone Asia YouTube channel. So let's say sometimes if I were to wear like a singlet, like show a bit of cleavage, people will always like go nuts and like condemn me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and the thing is that I'm like always like super open that I am currently in relationship, because this is one of the thing that I want to prove to others that you
Mhm.
can be in a healthy, happy relationship where your partner supported you and everything, and you don't dress just to attract attention from the male
Viewers.
viewers audience. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a boyfriend. I don't really care about how the other guys see me. I just enjoy being comfortable in my own skin, feeling sexy, feeling empowered and confident.
I see.
Yeah.
So okay, usually, and I understand that everyone has their limits, but at times people will push us beyond these limits. So some of them will be like, okay lah, I'll be on a hiatus for the next 1 month or so. I'll be like just laying low for a week. So how do you cope if someone actually push you over the limit? Do you have like you sit in a room, you meditate. Some people meditate, some people they go like a full headbang mode.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely more towards the headbang mode. Uh, no, but I cry a lot lah. I just
Mhm.
cry. Actually, when I'm happy, I cry. And when you cry, it does help you feel better. So I would just watch a lot of all those like touching videos, or like, because usually when I'm down is because the toxicity, the negative things are an influence that I receive from, whether from my stream or whatsoever, right?
Mhm.
So in return, to balance it out, I try to watch like those videos that it shows that people are helping others, like very touching
Ah.
like that. So it's like it reminded me that okay, there's still good people in this world. It's still okay. If not, usually it's very negative. Then you'll be like, why am I here? All humans should die at all. Like this kind of stuff. But yeah, I try to balance it out, and I actually watch a lot of like gaming clips, whether it's like some old games that I always love or what. In a way, it reminded me that there's these beautiful things that I enjoy a lot, like
Mhm.
especially games or what. So in a way, it just reminded me that there's good things in this world that I could enjoy now, and in future there will be more games coming out. So yeah, in a way, it's something positive to keep me sane lah.
Ah. So
Yeah.
so basically you once you reach that point, so you seek macam apa orang kata enlightenment from this lah. Macam look at
Yeah,
funny
yeah, yeah.
videos.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, talking to my viewers on my
Mhm.
stream, like ranting it out, helped a lot lah. My
Mhm.
viewers, a lot of them are like adults, also similar age to me, so they can give me like good advice sometimes, or be very like empathy and everything.
Ah.
But mainly, if anything, I would just like rely on my friends, and also like go on like watch things that I enjoy
Yeah.
lah. Yeah.
I see. So you did tell us just now that you recently finished building your PC.
Actually, not so recently. It's like last year. That's why I started streaming. Cause
Uh,
previously very lag. But I do plan to upgrade my PC again. See how it goes. See how it goes.
so if you don't mind us asking, so
Mm.
what's the spec of your PC? Is it like orang kata PC bangsawan, 10,000 plus worth of a PC
Oh
ke?
no lah. Uh, Actually, my PC, everything is built with my own hard-earned money previously. That's why
Mhm.
it took me so long. The spec, actually, I couldn't really remember. I think some of the viewers some of my friends and viewers on the stream right here, you guys know, help me copy paste my spec. I cannot remember already. But I remember the cost for this is around like 5k,
Five.
5k plus. Yeah, yeah. Cause I just like tell my friend this is like what I need to do. You suggest something based on my budget lah.
Um, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
in the chat, people are chatting. Micho using GTX 1660 Super Ryzen
Oh
5
yes.
3600 series.
Because that's why recently when I'm streaming certain like game that is heavier
Mhm.
on the graphics side, my game was actually like experience like frame skip, frame lag. That's why we are like whatever donation I receive and gets me the Facebook bonus pay,
Mhm.
I'm going to throw it into upgrading my PC eventually. Yeah, just waiting for the price to drop for the all those GPU and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the mining craze right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one question.
Yes.
Because you said you want to represent the idea of not judging people just by their looks.
Mm,
So now, as a guy, I do really color my hair. My hair is
mm,
naturally
mm,
black, and then I leave it like that.
mm, mm, mm.
How much does it cost to maintain your hair?
Oh, uh, I, again, this depends on the salon you went to. If you are doing it yourself or what. Like my current hair, previously it was like bleach and dye.
Mm-hmm.
But my real hair grew out. So what I did recently, actually just actually early this month, is that I just sendiri buy stuff from Shopee, and then like sendiri bleach the hair and then dye it myself. So everything just cost like what, less than 150.
Oh,
Mm. It's
huh.
like just try and error lah. So I mean, no one is really like seeing me in real life. In seeing in real life, then can see it's really bad, but on stream, no one really cares. So as long
Yeah.
got color, looks nice, decent enough, then sendiri buat pun boleh lah.
So
Mm.
we know how you jump into gaming. Basically, it's because of your dad's influence, and
Yes,
also
yes.
I blame also on the game Doom, which
Oh,
spoke to a lot of people, especially me when I was little. Anyway,
mm.
how do you jump into cosplaying?
Cosplay.
Because
Okay,
we see a
so
lot of people try to cosplay. Do you like
mm.
create your own, or you buy, or you have your team to do it for you?
Mm. Okay, so I started cosplay. Okay, I started attending my first cosplay event called Comic Festa in Sunway Pyramid in 2009. That is
Oh,
the time that I first left my hometown Penang
mm-hmm.
to come to Selangor to study in the One Academy
Ah,
for degree in illustration. So yeah, from there, Songam, cause the One Academy very nearby
yeah,
to Sunway Pyramid,
Sunway.
and then a guy that I had a crush on was a cosplayer. So in a way, I'm like going to want to meet him, support, and I'm always into like anime and gaming, so
Mm-hmm.
everything is like kind of related. So of course I go and watch. Then when I first attended the event, I was like, wow, everything is like so colorful. Everyone is like so cheerful. It's like a family, a family
Mm.
that cosplay and the love and interest in gaming, anime, everything just brought us together. Because when you cosplay, it can be characters from movie, real life, human games, anime and so on. So it's very exciting to see characters that you really love. So from there, I just met more people, make some friends, and the next year, I just thought that I want to start cosplay and just for fun also.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2010, I started cosplay. So I started buying the things online, like find like agent or what, then or find tailor, because I cannot sew things myself. I
Ah,
I have done making my own props before, but nowadays I don't really do it because already I cut down lesser on cosplay and just
ah,
yeah, just want to save money lah, plus sekarang event also
yeah
tak boleh
lah.
buat. It's like, yeah. But yeah, usually I just get others to make. I don't really have a team, but I do have a group of friends where we are constantly like very active in cosplay together. Like,
Mhm.
let's say because cosplay is, for me at least, is to cosplay what I love, right? So let's say I love Dota 2. I cosplay a lot of Dota 2 characters. Then from there, I met with other Dota 2 players and Dota 2 cosplayer friends. So we just continue to like in a way like, hey, we should totally do this together, do that together. So from there, we just non-stop yeah, cosplay together until now.
So from trying to get to your crush to a full time
Yeah, yeah.
cosplayer, that's quite intriguing lah.
Yeah, yeah,
That-
yeah.
So yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Uh,
I saw someone ask how about game Mobile Legends, bang bang. Oh,
Oh,
I pun main a lot of Mobile Legends. I also love Mobile Legends a lot. Mobile Legend, League of Legend, I play before. If ranked by how active I play the game, has to be Dota 2, Mobile Legends, Wild Rift, and then League of Legends. Yeah,
oh, sorry.
most. Oh, no worry, no worry. But yeah, I do enjoy Mobile Legend. I did cosplay a few Mobile Legends character before. In fact, one of my posts that I share on Facebook got really viral. Not really for the best reason, but because I was there is one time that Munton they have me as their influencer
Mhm.
slash cosplayer, the invited guest like that. So they are the one that decide that, oh, Micho, you should cosplay Mia, and costume everything they provide one. So
Oh.
whatever they do, I'm like just like a talent
Mhm.
slash influencer like wearing, and then we just go on tour in Malaysia, making appearance while what's that event called, is like 515 Unite
515, yeah.
that, yes. So that time, because Mia costume like show cleavage or
Mhm.
a bit more so called sexy lah, then I get bashed a lot, especially that I'm not exactly the super skinny type of girls, the
Uh-huh.
model girls. So I can be a bit chunky, whether my arm or what. So, people either they make nasty comments about my body, like saying that I'm very fat or what, or they just like make fun of my I say that, it's always these two. It's always these two. No matter, it's like the things about being a bit more curvy and thick lah.
Yeah.
So that time I chose to screenshot some of the nasty comment, and then
Mhm.
I posted on my page, and then it kind of got viral a bit because people are sharing and saying that, oh, really the community is really toxic, because I was trying to say that,
Mhm.
all this thing is not nice. We cosplayers or what, we are humans too. Like, it doesn't give you rights to like like trash talk us, being toxic, and just be nasty towards us. Like, we are all human also. It's just not nice. So I was trying to fight for myself in a sense.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, yeah.
So sometimes people do behave like that lah.
Mm-mm.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
So okay
Sadly.
lah. If something like that, right? If something like that, how do you? I was like, how did it affect you? As in, like, personally, professionally, how does it affect you? Do you like feel like, I feel like I should do something ke, or am I not that good ke? Do you have that kind of feeling? Because some people, when they receive bad comment like that, they just like, okay lah, they
Mm.
take it as a fact and take it to heart.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I do take things personally, and
Mm-hmm.
growing up, I was constantly being put down by my family members like this. Well, and so I grew up being very insecure with my look, with myself and everything. I always think that I'm not good enough. So when I receive toxic comments, I do get affected by it. Although nowadays I am getting more and more chill, I know I cannot
Mm-hmm.
control everyone. But still, I just sometimes it still get to me when like you see so much negative comments. Like seriously, like sometimes when you are not in the best mood,
Uh-huh.
everything can be a trigger like that lah.
Yeah.
So I do think that I'm not good enough, but I am always trying to learn that I am good enough. Trying to just appreciate myself lah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Self
in a way,
appreciation lah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And also, like, very thankfully that some people around me, they always tell me that, oh, don't worry about that. Yeah, you're good enough. They are trying to be understanding and everything.
I see.
Yeah, yeah,
So okay, I'm gonna break this into two lah kan. One for
yeah, yeah.
your streaming, and then the other one is for cosplaying. I-
Mm-mm.
In your cosplaying experience,
Mm.
what is the hardest job you ever take, or the most challenge that you ever take? And is there any mishap that happened during that time?
Mm, mm,
Things
mm.
like that.
Definitely a lot. Actually, I have crazy a lot of good and bad but interesting experience when it comes to cosplay job.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to me being active in the cosplay appearance job, I actually get to meet our ex Prime Minister,
Oh.
Dr. Mahathir, and then also Najib. Yeah, so I get to meet them. I also like stand on the same stage with like YB Sheikh Sadiq, and
Mm.
so all these are definitely interesting experience. Hard hardest part actually got one of the Mobile Legend 515 Unite events. I actually after finish my work, I
Uh-huh.
drive down to Ipoh, and then when I reach Ipoh, I realized I forgot to bring the costume. Then I drive back to KL, pick out the costume from my office, cause that time I'm still working full time at the event company like that. Then I
Ah.
like drove back crazily to Ipoh, and then I put on costume, do makeup in the toilet, in the mall toilet, and then make appearance. Super tiring, but I mean, it's interesting experience lah.
Yeah.
And also what else? I was one of my favorite cosplay experience is that when I was working as the talent for Men in Black International.
Uh-huh.
At that time, TGV and also Sony Pictures they have like some Men in Black roadshow. So I was cosplaying as our Agent M. Then
Oh.
yeah. So we have what we have to do for TGV is that we are like after people finish watching movie, we will suddenly me and my partner agent H I believe, yeah. So we will walk into the cinema like stop everyone like, hey, this is like emergency. What you guys just watch the movie is actually a classified MIB stuff, So right now you all are like in a way like detained and you have to become like probationary MIB agent. So because you already know our secrets, so you have to join our team in that sense. So it was
Ah.
really fun lah. Definitely got some technical issue previously, when we are holding mic, suddenly the mic is not working, blah blah blah. But it was really, really, really fun.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, that's
you
cosplay
have
part.
joined event not for just gaming, but also
Mm.
for the parts that is not gaming as well, for cosplay for the
Mm-hmm.
MIB.
Yeah. Quite a lot of movie related jobs because my previous event company is a small company, but we handle a lot of like mascot roadshow, like those you see
Ah.
Angry Bird, Hotel Transylvania got those like big, very cute mascot, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes you see like our mascot making appearance at cinema or mall. That might
Ah.
be handled by my ex company like that lah.
I
Mm.
see. So okay, you said before you have been on stage with our some of our ex prime minister. What is the
Yeah.
biggest event that you ever had? You ever attend to as a cosplayer? What's the biggest one so far?
Biggest
Yeah.
I mean in Malaysia if we talk about biggest event it has to be Comic Festa lah. But that
Mm.
is not that I'm attending as a how to say as someone that is working for the event. That is
Uh-huh.
more like just as a fan. Cause Comic Festa is very big. A lot of people attend. But if biggest event instead of just saying the scale, it's more like how long the duration. Like there is event like oh no, suddenly I forgot already. Previously, oh no, oh I hope my client don't see this. But it's like event where from the start of the launch, they will
Mhm.
like do like media launch saying that okay we are gonna host this event, and then from there, they continue to hire me and my team to make appearance,
I see.
yeah, something like that. And on the event day, we also continue to make appearance, like stuff like that. So to me, it seems more big compared to just like how big of the scale of the events is.
Mm.
It's more like how much I get involved throughout the whole event.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. Oh no, I forgot the event name. Aduh, hi. Oh no, but yeah.
It's okay. Maybe after this we'll edit it and then put a sensitivity so people will know you
Oh,
forget.
oh, yeah.
All right. So
Mm,
that's for cosplaying. What if
mm,
for your streaming? What are the hassle that you have been through before? It,
mm.
and then sometimes like when people stream, they go like, "Oh, I stream for 3 hours, one viewer only," and that's my mom. So like,
Oh, understand. For me, although my stream don't have crazy a lot of viewership,
Mhm.
but luckily enough that I have friends that is like friends and viewers that is very supportive. They are into what I'm doing, so they are constantly there. So at least it ain't too bad. But there is moment even like recently, like sometimes when I stream, let's say game like Dota 2, I still remember I see the viewers is like just 3 people, and I know that 3 people probably is one is me, and then the other 2 are like just ghosts watching because they are not really. It does makes all these are very normal lah.
Mm.
Hassle. I guess I do quite a lot of crazy things on stream also.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, it can be quite tiring or what, because I always try to like chunk out like new content or new idea, especially previously also like I started doing like our gamer fitness session. So in
Oh.
a way, I want to promote to others that are, we are as gamer, we need to take care of our physical health also. Especially, you might be looking at me, hey, this Micho like so chubby like that, did she even work out or what? Hey, I do. In a way, it's like my proof that I do,
Yeah.
at least like try to take care. And I know that because like in my case, I'm an introvert, I'm someone that is very lazy, but I also would force myself to work out for the sake of my health. Like in a way, it would inspire others to do the same also. Yeah,
Ah.
so when I do that, of course it will be quite a hassle because need to like yeah, work out and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah lah. So now
Mm.
another question, a bit controversial as well lah. This question.
Yeah, yeah.
So Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Which one do you think is the best platform?
Uh,
I mean, I will
if
understand if you don't
streaming,
want to
for
answer this.
streaming is
Yeah,
it? It's okay. Actually, I think Twitch.
Twitch. Yeah. Mm.
Twitch. That's why when I first started streaming, I started on Twitch first. But because I have this Facebook page for a while already, most of
Mhm.
my followers are here. So and a lot of my followers are like local Malaysians or what. So I just continue streaming on Facebook because it's the easiest for my viewers to join.
Mhm.
But who knows? Maybe in future I might jump over to Twitch because on Facebook I got zucked few times already
Ah, I
because
see.
of the comments I make, even though it's a joke. Like let's say my friend was like, I'm gonna like kick you, and then I'm like, I'm gonna kick you too. But Facebook be like, oh, you are bullying your friend, and then I'm like, oh, then I got zucked. When you got zucked, then because it's linked to my account, so I couldn't stream on my page also. So it's very
Mhm.
troublesome lah. So it depends on how well Facebook treated me first. If Facebook don't treat me well, then I'm like, bye, I'm taking
Bye
my
bye.
business to the other place. But yeah, if I think Twitch are definitely more stable for a lot of streamers.
I
Mm.
see. Okay lah. For this, usually for streamers, like how do you get the idea to create new content? To make it interesting.
Mm.
So do you like have a big board, you throw some dice. Oh, okay, today I'm going to sing while I'm streaming. Did you? How do you get your ideas?
Um, I would try to like put myself in my viewers' shoes.
Mhm.
What would be interesting for them to look at. Uh, And also like I know like maybe to them, or let's say Dota 2, these kind of mobile games, when I play I'm too focused in game, so it's less engaging for them. Instead they prefer something like watching me play horror game. Then I would try to still I would play what they might be interested to see, but also like it has to be something that I enjoy also lah.
I see.
I don't want to force myself to do things that I totally couldn't enjoy. But what else is also that I would consider, like ask my viewers like anything you guys would want to see me do or something like that, like create a poll or just like maybe even like refer to other streamers, or just like see, oh, maybe this idea is a very good idea, very interesting, very funny, then maybe I consider implementing or just try it out at least once just for the sake of for fun.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Okay lah. For that one for stream kan. So
Mm-mm.
how do you think streaming and as well as cosplaying help you personal level orang kata? How does it give you a sense of self confidence? Does it give you a sense of accomplishment? How does it help you personally?
Well, cosplay and gaming overall, it just helped me how to say, it give me like a family, like
Mhm.
a community, because like nowadays it's more common, but back then, when you like anime, when you like manga, comic or what, people would think that you're quite weird, right?
Yeah.
You know. So when I first get exposed to cosplay, I just thought that, oh no, this is like the community that I wanted to be a part of. You know, it seems like everyone is so nice and being a family. That time, cosplay is such a way smaller community, so everyone legit are like families.
Mm-hmm.
There's always dramas in
Yeah.
every community lah. But yeah, so it definitely is like give me like a sense of security and like to know that I am not like the only person. I'm not alone. I'm not lonely. You know, for being that only weird person in my high school or what. You know, now that we actually have a bunch of so-called weird dudes staying together,
Yeah.
we are not so weird anymore. And especially nowadays, it's like it's such a common things.
Mhm.
In fact, our cosplay has been like you know, how to say added into like added with like commercial value.
Yeah.
And you know, they will hire cosplayers, blah blah blah. You know, back then it's not like this. So cosplay does also help me secure some jobs, which is very lucky for me because again, I'm not like super famous you know, with a lot of huge followings. I'm not like the typical beauty, but I was lucky enough that, you know, when esports is rising, I was a huge fan of Dota 2, and with jobs or not, I would support Dota 2 event. You know, from there I also like get to know people, and then people saw my cosplay and people hire me, and from there I also build out my reputation because I'm always someone that would like voice out for stuff. And back then cosplay don't really have like a fixed or like a price range for to pay cosplayer. So I am that person that would like, you know, stand out and say that, you know, cosplayers, we might be starting doing cosplay as a hobby, but now that all these jobs that's coming to us, these are like commercial jobs, these are real jobs. You have to charge like at least like a decent amount, you know, you know, like don't get used and get you know, exploit like that. So from there, it definitely built my confidence because you can see that how people look up to you or believe in you. And also like just whether it's streaming and cosplay, I do have like not just my viewers but also like potential clients or like someone that's from like a big company or what. When we meet at event, I still remember like one lady from Domino Pizzas, like someone in the higher management, came to me and said that, oh, hey, I know you. I'm like, oh, okay. She was like, you know what you did is cool, is right. I support you. You know, it's very nice to hear kind words. So in a way, cosplay, streaming, or whatever I did, when I get support, you know, it makes me feel like it's worth the fight. You know, like
Yeah.
just like I mentioned that, you know, I don't want people to judge, so I do certain things. You know, to in a way to promote people to think, to remind others. So when I get the quality support, the quality feedback, then I feel very happy. Also, like, you know, to see that you know, I am the change that I want in this world. In that sense,
Be your
yeah.
own change lah.
Yeah, be your own change. Like how Gandhi say, like, you know, be the change, be the
Yeah.
change. Definitely build my confidence. Although it also like destroy my confidence because there's so many toxicity, right?
Yeah.
But got good and bad, you know.
Everything.
Have to always just improve lah.
Okay lah. Here, quite sure you know this person lah. Mira Dross.
Yes, I saw Mira ask why Micho The Haram-Bae. That why
Yeah.
that's the question, right?
And what is your name prior to Micho The Haram-Bae? Maybe if anyone is interested out there to know.
Actually, at first my page name is just Micho Te, like my in a way like my real name. That's all. But afterwards it's like Facebook, they allow you to change name, and it started kind of like a joke lah. You know, people always say that, hey, you haram lah, you haram. Then, you know, I was like, Haram-Bae, Haram-Bae, you know, the gorilla, you know. Like, instead I put Haram-Bae, you know. Then I'm like, so it's like Micho The Haram-Bae. Then I didn't expect Facebook approve.
Oh.
So from there, from a joke, it became like a reality, lo. Then eventually, I think because it's quite a catchy name and people, it's like it's easy for people to remember. So I just continue to stick with it. And you know, I did actually consider that should I change or not, because it's like, people will also say that, you know, haram ni, apa ni Haram-Bae. But again, in a way it related to the cause that I believe in, the things that I want to fight. In a way, like, is to provoke people to think. Actually,
Alright.
this also start with another short story to share lah. So it started with that is indie brand that I like.
Mhm.
It's called Slut. It's called Slut. But of course, the creator or what, they are not
Mhm.
the slutty or they're just like a normal, like typical next door neighbor girl. But they are like an artist, and then they just drew like these characters, very funny. They are trying to provoke you to think.
I
They are
see.
trying to like teach you that be unapologetically yourself.
Mhm.
We are not hurting anyone. You can do whatever you want. In that sense, so in a way, I was kind of inspired from there. So like Haram-Bae lah, Haram-Bae. In a way, I just want to let people, see that I might be the Haram-Bae, but I'm not a bad person.
Mhm.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
I see.
Mm.
Yeah lah. Before we end lah, maybe you wanna give a few words to all the people that's watching right now. Maybe words of encouragement, words of power. Maybe it'll help someone
Mm.
who's in need.
Mm. Well, to those who want to be like streamers, I just want to say it's definitely not easy. I think whatever reason you start streaming for, like some people are really here trying to gain fame or money, which is
Mhm.
totally not wrong also. One thing that my friend told me before that really helps me a lot is that he say, what is your goal? If
Mhm.
you have set a goal for yourself, then you just work towards it. And then you don't think about what people like tell you or what. Like let's say my goal is that I want to promote like sexuality empowerment. I want to remind others that we female can dress a bit more, showing a bit more skin. It doesn't define us. We can
Mhm.
have like color hair tattoo. It doesn't define us. It doesn't mean that we are like gangster or what, right? Yeah. So this is like my goal. I want to promote this. I want to be the inspiration for some other girls that is like me that struggled previously. So I just have to work towards that. So whatever those nasty comments that's made to me when I'm trying to carry out my mission,
Mhm.
it didn't help me to achieve my goal,
I see.
right? So it's like with that idea is that whatever you guys say, you don't help me at all. So I can in a way like try to ignore it. It helps me also like appreciate the support that I receive. I acknowledge the kindness in the people
Mhm.
that actually support your goal in that sense. So I guess to whoever, it's actually not just streaming lah, just anything lah. Have a goal
Mhm.
and work towards it. Like online toxicity is real. Just don't be mean. Really, don't be mean. If you see anyone being mean towards
Mhm.
another person, just maybe it's also a good idea to call that person out. Don't don't say that you guys as streamers, you guys as content creator, you guys put yourself out there, you deserve all the nasty comment, because some people would say that kamu streamer, kamu macam YouTuber, ada orang macam trash talk you or what. It's
Yeah.
normal lah, right? But it shouldn't be like this.
Mhm.
Like all these like nasty comments, they are just bad. Like
Yeah.
don't encourage it. Just don't encourage it. Yeah. So don't like also like create excuse for those online keyboard warriors, for them just to say that because you are someone, a public figure, you are entitled to receive all this abuse. It shouldn't be like this.
Yep.
Abusive words are abusive words. It's just not cool. Don't encourage it. So when someone stand out or voice out, or the victims stand up for themselves, stand on their side.
Mhm.
Don't like bring them down. Instead say that, you sendiri yang buat macam ni, kenapa sendiri yang cosplay ni, kenapa sekarang tak boleh accept orang lah yang macam like trash talk you, comment, all those things lah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay lah. So that's before we actually end the stream, right? I have this one request, one small
Yes,
request.
yes.
So can we do a post before we end
Oh,
the stream?
yeah. A pose. Like, what kind of pose?
I don't know. It's up to you. For me, I'll do it like this. The
Oh,
camera's again. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is for everyone who's watching. Thank you for watching and stay tuned to us for our next table talk. But before I go, I just remembered one thing. I just remember one thing.
Yes.
we are actually announcing that next week we'll be running a cosplay tournament. A mini cosplay
Oh,
tournament. Yeah.
oh, interesting.
I
So
know.
something we can look forward for, eh?
Yeah, because you see, during this pandemic, everyone have to stay inside, cannot go outdoors. Yeah, it's something small and fun for everyone. So IGG Arena Esports, we are doing this one small cosplay competition. So
Mm-hmm.
later on, we'll announce what date it actually started. But I can
Mm,
promise you, it will start next week. It's just
okay.
I don't have the liberty to tell you yet. If not, my boss gonna why you tell
Okay, 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 okay. Can, can.
just to a hint. We are going to have a small cosplay competition.
Okay.
This is
On.
like a small tribute to all the cosplayers out there. You know, we understand
Oh.
you can't really do cosplay right now.
But yeah, looking
Okay.
forward for that.
Wow,
Yay. Thank you.
now probably you guys have to compete with Micho lah.
Oh, oh, oh. Under table.
I,
Kasih saya menang ah.
under table everything can.
Okay. No lah, but seriously, thank you for
Hmm?
having me. Thank you
It's
so
our
much.
pleasure, to be honest. It's our pleasure for you
Eh,
to be here with us. All
Hmm.
right, guys. That's all yeah, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us on our table talk. This is Kimi and Micho the Haram-Bae. See you guys next time.